You know, establishing the culture, but it's also bringing in really good players into this culture.
Pass complete. Down the field to Max Wright. And Max Wright is going to slide into the end zone for a touchdown.
Coming near side, pass is caught, Anaya Smith, touchdown.
That young man has all of them.
Averaged almost 5 catches a game last year. King, this is what he can do. A danger with great speed.
He's demanding, he's not demeaning, but he coaches him up, and that young man can take it.
King flushed out of the pocket. Throws on the run, and Weidermeyer makes the catch. It'll be 3rd down and 10. Pressure comes, they pick it up, and King sees a little bit of a hole, dancing around. Still running. He's going to run for a first down. My goodness. King on 3rd down. All day to throw, and Anaya Smith bobbled it but caught it. On 1st down. 4-man rush. Anaya Smith breaks a tackle inside the 40. Could be the first tight end to go. And they go right back to him.
Your eyes are really lighting up right now.
Here's King. His eyes are lighting up, trying to go deep. Has a man. Pass is caught. Caleb Chapman down to the 20. They can get a first down, but there's not a whole lot of room down there. It's about the 1-yard line. 3rd down coming up. Pass over the middle. They may not even need to worry about it. They get 6 instead. Little play fake. King steps up in the pocket, throws to the wide side of the field. As Smith go in motion. King coming near side, has a man, pass is caught there. Yule Keith Brown to the end zone, touchdown Aggies.
He has elite skill level.
Here's Haynes. King steps up in the pocket. Nice throw between 2 Cat defenders. They're going to say the catch is made by Anaya Smith. So now it's 3rd down for the Aggies. Over the middle, pass is caught. There's Smith, breaks a tackle. He will take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Something they have used quite a bit in the past. Oh, wide open is Smith. Catches it at the 15, and he will strut into the end zone.
Working on a young tackle. King, who's got great speed, gets the corner. Midfield, staying in bounds.
On 4th down, King will run and score. Get some confidence for Haynes King going into that Alabama game next Saturday, but King is under pressure, stays alive, completes it to Stewart, and Stewart's off to the races.
King on the roll. He's going to keep it all the way, and he's going to get up big yardage. Haynes King steps up, fires near side. There's a good throw and catch. He's near the bottom of the SEC in touchdown conversions down here. They got this one inside. King fires, touchdown, Aggies. Aggie offense trying to get something here before halftime. King loads, finally going deep. And caught down at the 6-yard line by Evan Stewart. Under center. 3rd and goal. Fakes it to him. Wants to throw back the other way. Lobs it. Touchdown. A&M. First down from the 38. Play action. King's going to go deep. Got a man wide open. And he got it. King rips it down the middle. On the run, Chase Lane. Miscues tonight on sportsmanlike conduct penalties. And that's why Texas A&M right in the thick of this game. Here they come. King down the middle. What a grab by Muhammad. He's got the first down.
He is an all-purpose running back, not just a track guy in a football uniform.
Only Power 5 player with a touchdown on a rush, a reception, and a kickoff return. Here's King on the run. And that one's handled, and they're moving the football now. A-Chain right behind the line to help block. King stumbles. picks up his feet and delivers, and is in across the line for Max Wright.
You just see how fast he gets down the field and eats up yards.
And King with a nice toss, a bullet down to the 17. Pass over the middle, complete. Nice grab by Max Wright. All right, back here, 4:42 to go. King on the move, fires a dart complete to the 35-yard line. King finds his man at the 45-yard line, Evan Stewart.
Watts, who came in for Ben Perry, who was ejected for targeting, made the last play. On third down, King keeps it low, throw, it's caught, touchdown Georgia Tech.
That's that offensive line intensity.
Off tempo, that's Rutherford. Lots of space, down the sideline.
Get him one-on-one with coverage, move Haynes away from him, and then let him have one.
Downfield, Abdul-Jabbar.
Nose tackle, defensive tackle position.
Pressure off the edge. King has a running lane. Hesitated, still gets to the outside.
Oh, this Georgia Tech football team.
Big third down. King's throw, he threads the needle.
That is throwing a guy open. You hear that term? Yeah. Coaching your quarterback so that he can go right to every time Haynes King goes to the sideline, you see Chris winking right in his ear.
Another terrific throw. It's the last year of the Pac-12 as we know it. It's Christian Leary into Louisville territory.
With the talent of Eric Singleton on full display there.
Back of the end zone, Singleton brings it in for his first career touchdown.
That's what you want to see from your backs.
Some tempo here from Georgia Tech. Said they wanted to do this week. King under pressure. Pretty good throw, and it is caught. Two of those have been touchdowns. 3rd and goal. King with plenty of time, lobbing and caught, corner of the end zone. It's here, so it's Buddy Pugh's defense that has to go to work here. Haynes King looking downfield, open man inside the 15. It's the Texas A&M transfer. King looking downfield, has an open man. It's the freshman, back-to-back weeks. Eric Singleton Jr., 40-yard strike from Haynes King. Haynes in the backfield with Haynes King. Gonna throw it, looking to the sideline, corner of the end zone, caught. It's Brett Seither.
I like a little zone read or power for Haynes King. King takes it himself. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Like it 2. Fires in zone. Touchdown, Singleton. Flags up, and good catch by Avery Boyd. If it stands, it's a Georgia Tech touchdown, and it will.
In all of this conference, without question. Watch 91. You know that King will be watching him. Floats it down the sideline. It's caught inside the 40. And the loss against Ole Miss for Georgia Tech. Takes a look, lets it go to the end zone. It is caught for a touchdown.
Looking at a 3rd and medium, empty. You got to be careful of quarterback draw here.
3 for 4 on 3rd down. King throws it inside the 10 and into the end zone. Fared well on the road recently in the ACC. 3-1 in their last 4 road games. The fake, the run. King, 40-yard line. Trying to accelerate away.
King, play action. He's going to go all for it, and he's got Singleton. Beat his man, he's going to score!
Wow! One play! That's all Haynes King needs.
King passes it out to Leary. Touchdown!
You got a lot of teams that are playing some really good football and then some question marks.
And the up and down nature of this team continues, but that's a beautiful pass.
15 time of possession. This has been just been wild.
Yeah, their first 2 touchdowns. That's another score for the Jackets.
Jackets 42-yard line. King trying to get to the right side. He will keep it, make a move across midfield before Kitchens takes him down. 3 first downs tonight, 2 more by penalty. Here is King. He's going to flip it down the field. It's caught. Wide open and making the grab.
With somebody on the defensive side of the ball for Miami.
3rd and goal. King to throw. With time, now will tuck at the 5, dives, and it is a Georgia Tech touchdown for Haynes King.
Get her way down the field.
3 to the field for King. Up in the pocket, gonna loop it down the field, and it is caught! And that's Rutherford, who hangs on to it in Miami territory. Singleton, the fastest of the receivers, to the top of the screen. Here's King from the pocket, flush to his right with 6. 5, gonna loop it downfield, and ball is caught! Touchdown, Georgia Tech! With 1 second to go in the ball game, Christian Leary.
Isn't going to get any easier for them. Prime time tonight against Clemson. Haynes King got a lot of room to run here, and he's going to utilize it. 1st down and more. Finally run out of bounds at the 45. You got 3 defenders in the end zone for Georgia Tech. King.
That's why you keep a blocker back there.
He can run, though. Does he stay in bounds? No, he goes out.
But it is hard.
BC brings 5. King is going to take advantage of it into the open field.
Oh, there he goes.
Still on his feet. He's going to score.
King Haynes putting up points.
Keeps it. Got a lot of room to run here. Gets a block from Leary on the outside. Still on his feet into Boston College territory. King has time. Has a receiver in Leary. Makes the catch and is dropped at the 35.
Pistol set here for King. 4th down. Play fake by King. He wants to take the shot downfield. It is caught. Seither. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. King gonna take the shot for Singleton. Caught it. 1st down. An even 7 to play. And wow, Haynes King kept it. Faked it to Dante Smith, and here goes King. Inside the Carolina 30.
Go back to the 1st down play. Kamen Rucker's about to run this down from behind. I think Haynes King just decides to pull it himself and then follow him. We heard about his speed. And it was an excellent job of him using his speed. And going fast is certainly an advantage.
Snap to King. Carolina trying to get there. King to his right. Looks back. Now comes set. Got to do something. Throws for the end zone. It's caught. Is it a touchdown? They're talking it over. Seither trying for his 2nd score of the night. Well, look at this or not.
All after the penalty. King has it and he walks in untouched. Faked the little toss to his right and then took it to the end zone for the Yellow Jackets. 4 of 8 on 3rd down in the game for Georgia Tech. King again weaving his way. He's got room and to the end zone. Haynes King with his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game for Georgia Tech. Down to about the 42. King likes to hang on to it, shakes a couple of Virginia Cavaliers down the sideline, adding to his career high in rushing, and then he gets bumped out of bounds.
Holding that takes him back to 1st and 20, just like we saw at the end of the 1st half.
21st pass attempt of the game for King, on schedule, on time, and into the end zone. Eric Singleton Jr. and the touchdown for the Yellow Jackets.
King's going to keep it. Makes a move. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. He got in. Haynes King into the end zone. Touchdown, Leonard. They were 6 of 16 last week at Clemson. Empty set for King. Up in the pocket, now works his way back and going to tuck it and run. Has the 1st down. Will cross the 40 before he's finally taken down out of the secondary. Here's King faking the toss. Wants to throw. Down the field, Blaylock. Caught at the 10. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Here's King, keeps it. He's got 5, he's got 10, 15, make it 18 yards. And now here's King on the keeper, and he will score.
And they're throwing to a wide open receiver. Brett Seither, the former Georgia Bulldog, still fighting for every inch against his former team. A couple of years ago, that's in the last 20 seasons. They fake the reverse. Haynes King, the touchdown.
Very comparable based on the experience he had at Georgia.
On 2nd and 10. King flushed, sets. Singleton, a nice catch. And a first down for Georgia Tech. King's been their best bet, keeping the ball. It's a play fake. Looked like he wanted to launch a long pass on 4th and 1. Instead, as Singleton on the comeback at the 41, and they convert. You mentioned how much Brent Key talked about toughness in our meeting. Here's some trickery, and it's King who winds up keeping it. Nifty play, and how lucky are we? It was near the goal line. Haynes King, another touchdown.
Smith in motion. Haynes King's going to keep it. Dip through. First down. And there he goes. 35-30, 25 inside to the 23. Off the formation. Now he'll draw back toward the package. And there's Haynes King on a toss fake. And he will fall into the end zone. Play fake. Here's King looking to throw. Coming back here to the near side. He's looking for Rutherford. Caught. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
At Knowles D. Haynes King gets it out and gets it complete to Chase Lane. For King. He's going to try to run it himself, and he does so with success. Inside the 10, inside the 5. Folks, it's 1st and goal, Georgia Tech.
To get us back in the game, so hopefully our defense can respond here.
Thanks for the time.
Thanks.
And on cue, Malik Rutherford. Motion. Snap to him. Haynes King's going to keep it. He'll follow the blockers, and he will drive it to the end zone. And it's a touchdown for Georgia Tech. Here is King. A little delay, and now soft roll. He's going to shoot it across, and a sliding catch. And that's Rutherford again. It was nice to see the respect level between the two sides.
Yeah.
It's a play fake by King. Uh-oh. Wide open as Rutherford caught it. Backs up. Now will stride in. One throw and a touchdown for Haynes King.
King to run it. Read perfectly by Syracuse when he gets through, and he'll score. Can the Yellow Jackets answer? Play fake to Carey. King wants to go deep. And he's got his man, Singleton.
Oh, my goodness.
King is going to keep it, get the first down and more. He's going to score his 2nd touchdown of the day. Jamal Haynes in motion. Haynes King will look to throw. To the corner of the end zone. Touchdown. Wow. Chase Lane got a foot down.
What a throw. Chase Lane comes back across the end line. Does a good job of tiptoeing his foot. Let's see. That's close.
Yep. Official right down the line.
That explains King to his right. Play fake. Haynes King wants to go deep. Sips it over the middle. Caught at the 30. Ivy selection from Yale. Play fake. King. Pressure comes. He'll let her fly deep downfield. Looking in stride and making the catch is Singleton. Singleton in motion. First down. King again, all sorts of time. He'll put some air on it. Chase Lane with the catch. He's not running the football today. They're getting the running backs involved, which was a priority. Play fake. King with time. Floats back of the end zone. Touchdown, Eric Singleton. 19 yards on that last throw and catch. There's the arm strength. There's the move by Avery Boyd. And there's the 6. An exclamation point to a dominant first half.
King up the middle. Untouched. touchdown. So Haynes King goes back to work for Georgia Tech after the costly turnover. Takes a deep shot downfield for Rutherford to haul it in. With that hand issue. King to the air, King to the sideline, and it's Singleton with the grab. One timeout left. Out of the timeout, King to throw. King, deep shot for Singleton, who comes back to make the catch. To the 3-yard line, their downfield threat, Eric Singleton.
2-minute drill, and you just get behind the defense, the most explosive player on their offense.
He's got 4 for 81 in this game so far. King to the air again, seam shot, Avery Boyd. Final minute of the third. Play fake, Haynes King steps up and he finds his man. From just past the 35. Here is King, whipping one toward the sideline, and a great catch made by Malik Rutherford.
Here to the near side. Third goal. Snap to King, blitz coming. Loops it to the far side. Caught! Jamal Haynes, touchdown.
But they love this guy. It's really come on for him.
Pump fake, Haynes can run it. And he's inside the 10, down to the 5. Slips inside the 5 to the 4. It'll be first and goal for the Ramblin' Wreck. Tech has since picked up a field goal and now looking for a touchdown from the quarterback King, and he's in there.
Throw the ball over the middle and still stop it.
Or run it with a quarterback who had a 20-yard touchdown run the last time he kept it.
But the ground game has been the issue.
Quarterback keeper again in big running room. He dives forward close to the 13-yard line, and that'll be the final timeout.
An offensive line coach, you know your identity is going to be physical in the trenches. It's a good combo.
Quarterback will find the end zone. A loss of 5 on first down. And wide open. The catch is made for a first down in the 40 by Malik Rutherford. Well, he's running so well. Oh, confusion there, and then he throws it, or was there? They tricked Carolina big time, and that went all of a sudden inside the 20, and that's Luke Harping.
And when Haynes King is healthy and then he's running it, it's tough to deal with.
Haynes King is going to run it, and he's going to get free. Haynes King all the way out, close to the 40-yard line, and out of bounds.
Brent Key says, look, until they stop it, keep running.
Play action this time for King, but he's going to run it instead. Into the red zone, he's got a first down. Haynes King, touchdown!
King goes underneath, able to connect, and the first man misses Malik Rutherford. Scout team, and he was playing slot receiver, and then all of a sudden he bursts on the scene with a 1,000-yard season. This is complete past midfield to Chase Lane. He had 3 sacks against Texas. Third down and 8. They bring the pressure straight up the middle. It is complete. It is a first down, and it's first and goal because of big Jackson Halls. First and goal. King into the end zone. Sting him. With a 10-zip lead, facing 3rd and 10 against number 7 Georgia, and King gets it complete again past midfield. This is Chase Lane, first down. Also missed one that went off the upright earlier tonight. Third down and 1. It's Haynes King getting loose. Haynes King still on his feet and striding out of bounds. King pressured, stays alive. Jamal Haynes reaching and getting it. My, oh my, what a play. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Here's King from the end zone, a strike. And look at this as Isaiah Canyon.
To make the right decision, if he doesn't hand it off, going and get it himself.
4th down and 3. Can he get there? Yes. Haynes King does it again. Chain mover. 3rd down and 7. King drives the ball complete. Georgia Tech. 2nd and 5. King to run it with a big block straight ahead. Haynes King, touchdown. 2nd and 13. Haynes King to pass. And that goes to Janah. Haynes King to pass. And they've got it! Eric Singleton, touchdown. Haynes King is going to get in. Georgia Tech retakes the lead here in the 2nd overtime.
King to throw, dumps it off, touchdown, Georgia Tech. King looking, coming near side, has a receiver open, Chase Lane. Try to stick it in the end zone before they go the route of the field goal. Haynes King tries to dump it off, a little shovel pass to Chad Alexander. 7:25 to go. Haynes King dodging some folks, finds some room to run. Flag comes out. He is walloped as he gets to the 40-yard line by C.J. Taylor.
Haynes King to get up there.
Quick snap on 3rd down. 3rd and goal, going to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Jamal Haynes. What a grab by the Georgia Tech running back. Haynes King over the middle. Pass caught there at the 45-yard line. That is good enough for a 1st down. That's Chase Lane with a pickup of 15. Wide side, there's the snap. King running that way, throwing to the goal line. Pass is caught. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
King keeps it and picks up the 1st down out to the 34. King on 2nd and 8. Pressure up the middle. King a jump pass and he completes it for a 1st down to Stockton out to the 30-yard line. King keeps it and King hit at the 1 but powers his way across. Touchdown Georgia Tech.
Home with it.
That's what they'll do. King on 3rd down. Steps up to run, makes a man miss, and picks up a 1st down and more. Inside the 40.
Today it'll be tomorrow in Columbus.
King will keep it up to about the 20-yard line. King will keep it, cuts it back inside the 10, and King into the end zone. Georgia Tech retakes the lead with a King touchdown. A walk-off field goal. Will he be in a similar situation? Tech has some work to do. King keeping it. 1st down and more. King breaks free. Past the 20. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Once again, to perfection. They get up on those 2nd-level players. Haynes King lowers the shoulder, sees open grass, and he's off to pay dirt. What a performance from Haynes King in this rushing attack of Georgia Tech. They've continued to pound the rock, pound the rock, pound the rock. His 19th carry of the game.
Weeks ago, when Georgia Tech won on opening night in Boulder, and he breaks a tackle, doing what Haynes King does. 1st down, Georgia Tech.
Comes downhill, makes a great tackle.
King on 3rd and 5 from the pocket, floats one. Right under it. There's Eric Rivers for a 1st down.
Opportunity there.
Blitz coming. Another one-on-one. This one drops right down the chimney. 1st and goal. Haynes King.
Linebacker, they have to come up good.
2nd and 8. Play action for King. Down the sideline, sliding pitch. It looks like Zion Taylor hauled it in.
Nothing hurts him more than to see that.
Haynes King in trouble. He escapes. He's got the sideline. Haynes King to midfield before he steps out of bounds. 3-man rush. Still puts pressure on the quarterback. Haynes King on the run. He's going to try and do it himself. Hit from behind. Just short of the 1st down. And he is out there to snap it to Haynes King on 1st down. Haynes King fakes the jet sweep. Weaves his way through tacklers for a Georgia Tech 1st down. 3rd and goal. Haynes King following his running back. Haynes is ready to go for a Georgia Tech touchdown. He ran over Ricardo Jones.
Look at that collision. That's a quarterback against the safety.
The plan is quarterback run. There goes Haynes King, 1st down and more. At the 17-yard line, and here's a quarterback to the end zone untouched.
rushing touchdown of the season.
Out about it. I played at about 305, but Brent Key, he's loving what this group is bringing right now. He said they've been tough. They bring it every day. He talked about Colin Rutledge and how good he has been for them this year, so he's been very excited about their play.
And he should be about that one. That's a young man that Will was talking about earlier. That's Isaiah Canyon, and that is a 37-yard touchdown pass. But they feel like he's finally arrived.
The bodyguards up front did a great job giving Haynes some time. And just an outstanding, beautiful, beautiful throw and catch. It looked like warm-ups.
King zips one, got it to the sideline for Rivers. Sideline Rivers again.
I thought he was going to have to walk away from football to provide for his son, but instead Georgia Tech gave him his last chance.
And now Haynes King dons on third. King all day. King floats one back in the end zone, and it's Rivers. Short yardage scenarios. Keeps it again with a lane. And a first down, Haynes King. Haynes King again with the touchdown. Quarterback. In King's hands again. Steps up, fires, and he's got it for Canyon. Hurtling into the red zone. Seconds as well. So a $141 for Haynes King, who goes to a crosser to Isaiah Canyon. King under some pressure to the sideline, and that is caught. Telling. It's always temporary. He rolls, pumps, connects. No surprise, they run him again. King, touchdown, Georgia Tech.
That's Haynes through the formation. Here goes King around the near side, trying to find a spot. He's got the first down.
Got to stop the bleeding here.
JT Burns coming in that two-back set. They're going to fake the toss. Haynes King, touchdown, Georgia Tech. Clock down to 5. You saw Drones on the Hokie bench. Here's King in trouble. Cuts it loose. Middle of the field. Caught. Rutherford. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Boy, a lot of this Hosley-Haynes combination. Here's King setting to throw. Wants to rip it middle of the field. That's Rivers in the catch. Out of the timeout. That's Patterson in motion. Pistol set for Georgia Tech. King slips it on the perimeter. Another catch for Harpering. Oh, look at the collision. He'll reroute. King going to fake the toss. Now boot. Reverse back. Loop it. Caught. Tight end Beetham. At the 10. At the 5. Touchdown. Yes. Georgia Tech. Are they ruling him down? They are ruling him down. There's a former Hokie here in town playing pro ball who plays like Caleb Woodson. That's Divine Diablo. Here's King trying to avoid a rush. Going to throw. And it's caught. What a grab. Bad. Play fake by King. To his left. Shoots it back. Caught Haynes. First down. Midfield and out of bounds. Here's King. Fakes. Now shoots it downfield. And the catch is made. That's Rutherford. Next back in now. Second down. And 14. Here's King keeping it to the right side. Haynes going to turn it upfield at the 10 and scores.
Yeah, this is just a wide zone lead play for the quarterback, but trying to sell it to the backside. Look at that. Look at that. Right over the tackle, in for the touchdown. Heck of a play.
Malik Rutherford, Haynes King, arguably his favorite target off the field with the injury. It's second down, but there's a crossing route. Haynes King finds a crosser.
Longer in terms of the quality of football that they're playing right now.
Haynes King up the middle. This might be the final play of the half. King to the sideline. That's pulled in, but I don't think.
I know there's a lot of game to go.
Haynes King floats one wide open. Josh Beetham, the tight end. That's just a blown coverage for Duke. Beetham running free down to the 25-yard line.
Patterson, almost a catastrophic error.
Haynes King again, this time looking on a one-on-one ball for Isaiah Canyon, who makes a terrific catch for a third down conversion. For Georgia Tech, Haynes King off play action, right over the middle. It works to perfection. Just missed a field goal. Haynes King Blockers in front. He's got a first down and more. Haynes King across midfield to the Duke 42. On third down and forever. Georgia Tech can just about end the game here. Haynes King cruising to the end zone. Touchdown. I think he thought about taking a knee inside the 10-yard line.
Sure did. Counter. It's like Baskin-Robbins. 31 different flavors of counters. We see it right here on this first down run.
And King picks up the first down. On third down and 6. Another pass play. And it's a first down catch by Eric Rivers. 73%. Dump off pass here. On the run is Jordan Allen. Inside the 20. They finally get Allen down to the ground around the 5-yard line. Instead, King unloads over the middle. The pass is caught by Stockton. And a high snap. King controls it, backing up, being chased, gets out of there, and now takes off. Stays in bounds. Beautiful play that time by King. King will throw, and he's got a man, and he's got a touchdown. Josh Beetham, who dropped the football on the last drive, scores this time. Play action. King setting up, gets hammered, and his pass is caught nonetheless. Looking to add to the advantage. King dumping it off. It's Beetham looking for a second touchdown. And they mark him down at the 2-yard line.
Boy, it's going to be very close. We'll see if Beetham's able to get in. Gets chopped down. Where's that foot? He's in. Where's the ball at?
That's a touchdown.
That's a touchdown.
After review, the ball was over the goal line and the runner was still in bounds. Therefore, it is a touchdown.
Better late than never. And now Haynes King taking off. Ton of room. King inside the 10 and down to the 5 with about 4 seconds left. The clock will stop and Georgia Tech will call. Blitz coming. King in trouble, being chased. Throws it up for grabs and coming back to make the catch and getting the first down.
Boy, it's rare what they have here at Georgia Tech.
And a screen set up here to Patterson. He breaks free. Stays in bounds. Dives and hits the pylon. It's a touchdown for Tech. In the locker room. King lobbing it downfield, and he has a completion inside the 10 to Stockton. Brought down at the 2-yard line. Another great pass. He did miss one game with an injury. He fakes the pitch there, keeps it himself, and he has his quarterback FBS leading 11th rushing touchdown of the season.
Ball stays in his hands.
They fake the pitch, he keeps it, he's in. Another Haynes King touchdown, his 12th on the ground this season.
2nd and 12. King moving up in the pocket. Hit Jordan Allen for a big gainer. Still going. And finally shoved out of bounds inside the 30. And 5 touchdowns. King right up the middle for a touchdown.
Championship with my team. That's all I care about. And you see that really embodied team first kind of guy.
Delivers a dart over the middle to Eric Rivers. It was the first AP All-American earlier tonight. That is a playoff eliminator type of game. Neyland at night. Here's a pass underneath from Haynes King. Brett Seither in the ACC. King floats. Yellow Jackets lead.
Highest ranked conference champions have to get in. Memphis would be the 5th.
There's Haynes King going to take a shot on play action. Has Rivers in stride. Rivers with one man to beat. And he is taken out of bounds at the 15 by Brian Nelson.
Team is their defensive backs. There's a play action, a little bit of a half roll, man-to-man defense, no middle field safety.
And through a 3rd and 10. Fake the jet sweep. King with blockers, stiff arm, and is taken down inside the 10.
Backed up, field goal. That's a 4-point swing. Last series, field goal.
Fake it to Haynes. It's King in for a touchdown. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
Do it fast.
Looking end zone here. Floats it to the corner and is caught. Was he in bounds? Yes! Zion Taylor
with an acrobatic touchdown catch.
Perfectly placed ball. And I'm just seeing, did that right foot get down before the left? That right toe. Taylor catches it, and I'm looking at, does that right toe get down before?
Critical 4th and 4.
Here goes King to his right, crossing route. Oh, Isaiah Canyon reached down, picked it up, and will be thrown down at the 40-yard line.
This BC defense looks like got a little more pep in their step right now.
Yeah.
They're playing at a higher level here.
Play fake by King. He's loading and throwing. Deep ball, that's Eric Rivers, and he hangs on. What a catch by Rivers at the 26 with Isaiah Ferris draped on him. Over the last 10 seasons. Wow. How about that of all the players? Look at King, a long shot throw, and Rivers to catch. Turn into the barrel of the pistol. King will fake it, now take off to the left side, reroute, close to another first down at the 25. Here's King, in trouble, up in the pocket. He'll slip it, and it's caught. That's Hosley. Out of bounds beyond the 45-yard line, trailing 11 points with a lot on the line, and here goes King. He'll fake the throw, keep it on the ground down to the 10.
At Temple, and they're making that decision.
Here's King, across the middle. Eric Rivers the catch. First down at the 45, slides and took a big shot. Terrific ACC Network crew. 1st and 10 for King. To his right, throwing down the field, it's caught. Malik Rutherford the catch, belted out of bounds at the Boston College 38-yard line. 8th career 300-yard game. King in the pocket, sailing it deep, downfield, caught Rivers. Was he inbounds? Yes. At the 3, 1st and goal.
You know, I'd be afraid to have BC have the ball again.
Here's King. Haynes King, first down to the 15.
Trying to hit pay dirt for the first time. King keeps it. King into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Going to work from the pit 30. He fakes the run down the seam. It's caught for a first down. Stiff arming is either down to the 10. Going to throw on 3rd and goal. Pressure in his face. Throws back in the end zone. It's caught by Canyon. And he got a foot down. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Touchdown, which we just showed you, to make it 28-14. Now he'll throw. Steps up away from pressure. And a struck across the middle. Canyon all the way down to the 45 of Pittsburgh. King going to take off. Inside the 10. Oh, he lowers the shoulder on the defender, Baines Marquez.
Start to drive.
King with time. Receiver open and a nice catch made. They go empty for Haynes King. Time to throw. Steps up, throws it deep. Oh, what a catch inside the 15-yard line. Scored on this last drive. Looking again to make it a 7-point game on 3rd and goal. King steps up, back of the end zone, throw. Canyon's got it. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Kick and then another score. Can they move the ball quickly down the field? King flipping it deep along the sideline, and it's a catch in pit territory.
From 6 yards deep in his own end zone, he gets it complete.
The significance.
Haynes King after the penalty against Georgia Tech as he's able to connect with Jordan Allen, the true freshman. King able to keep his balance. He was stumbling forward. Here's King to start his second half as he gets it complete to Eric Rivers. Haynes King can carry it as well, and here goes Haynes King. It's up tonight. King able to hook up with Brett Seither, who gets loose and makes his way out to the 31-yard line.
Before, another example of it here.
2nd and 4. King quick to the outside, complete to Rivers. It's a first down. Yellow Jackets. 7 seconds to find magic from Haynes King. There's the catch. Oh, and out of bounds with a second to go is Isaiah Canyon.
Haynes King on the move. Has a man at the 41, caught. And a little bit of run after catch. Malik Rutherford.
They go empty on 1st and 10. A little bit of pressure. King finds his man on the sideline. That's Dean Patterson. It's the ACC against the Big 12. Haynes King into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Eric Rivers. Scoreboard. Haynes King off the play fake. Open. Touchdown. They convert immediately. J.T. Byrne. I thought he had to write you a check, Roddy. I'm disappointed.
It's pre-NIL. We didn't have any money.
There you go. King completed the 42.
Those Max mistakes were magnified by the low possessions.
Haynes King with some open real estate. Fakes the toss a couple of times and makes it into BYU territory. On 2nd and 9, Haynes King on the out pattern, complete down the sidelines. 1st and 10, approaching 3 minutes to go in the quarter. King wide open over the middle, finds his receiver. Forward progress going to be at the 27. On 4th and long, King taking a shot downfield. Got a man, it's caught! And Rivers running free! First down, Georgia Tech.